Ladies and gentlemen, this is a public service announcement. I hope you are ready. Abashwe!
It's gonna get real.
Yes, we
It's
go.
gonna get real.
So, our Melusi, what's going on here?
Hey man, I'm gonna do something very difficult, profoundly insane.
All right.
Um, Actually, what I'm about to do reminds me of a story that people normally tell about Shembe, outsiders of the Shembe, people who don't attend the Shembe church, or the Zulu people of KZN. They probably say stories like, "Oh, that guy, Shembe is that guy that thought he was Jesus and threw himself off a cliff."
Yeah, that's
You know
the
what I
story we
mean?
all know.
That's the story that most people know, right?
Yeah, all of us know that
And
story.
what's kind of ironic, right, is that in this point, um, given what we're trying to do with the Zulu social experiment, it feels like that. It's like a guy jumping off the cliff and saying, "Dude, I'm Jesus, you're gonna catch me." You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's a motherfucker like that. So it's crazy, and the craziness is that we're gonna attempt. The Nazareth, we're gonna attempt to address all the leaders of the major factions, about 7 factions. One, two, three, 4, 5. So there's a Pavameni faction,
Uh-huh.
Senior faction,
Okay.
Tibizinka faction, the Kuteni faction, that's the most popular one.
Okay.
The Egoli faction, the guys who are in trouble here.
It's in Klop side.
The guys who think they Jews now, motherfuckers. There's motherfucker here.
You meant it nicely. Yeah.
Who said that got Jehovah, Amanazaret got Jehovah, that's a bit weird. It's like, you know. Then you have Amanazaret one said. So there's a guy who passed away. So the biggest polarity, North and South Pole, is these two factions.
Mm-hmm.
North Pole, South Pole, the complete opposite. Right, so there's a song that Amanazaret to sing, right? Um, Amanazaret must become one, like cement. So this is basically a cement mix that we're going to be doing now. So these factions are like the stones that, you know, when you make cement, you got to make cement, you got to put the coarse stones, the fine stones.
Like the core ingredients of
sand, all of these things to give it air and strength, you know. And then essentially what makes, you can't have the cement without water and the actual cement itself. So now we're gonna mix all these congregations, all these factions together under one agenda. So this attempt to address all the leaders of the factions is essentially me saying, "Yo, nigga,
yeah, legit, you on, no cap, right?"
It's kind of crazy. So yeah, Manaza had a fuck with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, boom, buddy, that's it. There's a story now. You raised a concern. That's all. It was this afternoon. You're like, bro, you're not trying to get killed up in this motherfucker.
I'm saying like that because legit, like this is literally, like in this conversation, literally, it's possible. You know what I mean? It's very possible.
No,
but
it wouldn't be a surprise if people try to take it out.
Yeah, but now let's go through. This is
it's kind of like that. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like what they said about Shembe, right? Shembe is
the guy that jumped off the cliff,
saying,
"I can fly."
You
I'm
know what I
Jesus.
mean?
Yeah.
So we'll see if I'm gonna die up in this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
let's get it. Let's hit them.
But
Yes.
I don't know. There's a clip. There's a story about this guy. IVAR the Boneless is a Viking king. So there was the first Viking king called Ragnar Lothbrok, who had a vision about taking these Vikings out of a miserable. If you look at Eastern Europe, very cold, soil is bad,
It has
terrible conditions to live in, terrible hardcore conditions, and this is why these people became so violent, like killing each other every day. I mean, if you look at the opening scene of the series of Vikings, it's Ragnar and his brother, and they just fought everybody. And when they look around, everybody's dead, bro. There's just the two of them left. Like, geez, we can't continue killing each other.
Yeah.
So the vision of the first king of the Vikings was to move the Vikings from the east and have them settle them in the west. where France is and England is.
Yes. Starting
So,
with Rome.
well,
Okay, Rome was at the end. I think it was England was the first one to enter.
yeah, England. It was the first town they raided was England. So he was the first East king from the East that raided West.
No, actually, right. Yeah, I remember that story. I get where you coming
Yeah.
from with it. Yeah.
So he
It
became
was Ireland. That was the country. But yes,
Yes.
continue.
So what was crazy was he became notoriously famous for getting the Vikings
Out.
to go raid at least in the West. But he didn't live to see his vision fulfilled, where they would settle and actually set up farming settlements.
All
Now,
right.
he had a couple of sons, and his one son, it's kind of similar to the Lazaretto movie. We had the founder, he had a vision. Right, the founder had a vision. One day, Umbuso Zulu. You know what I'm saying? Now he had one of his sons was a cripple called Ivar the Bone. He had no bones, he was a cripple.
Okay.
And ironically, he became the son that eventually got the Vikings to settle in the West. So now there's a clip here I want motherfuckers to see. They think they'll go kill me now.
Let's get into it. I want to play this. Yeah, the clip up now. We're gonna go through it.
You can't kill me. I'm Ivar the Boneless. I'm Ivar the Boneless, yes, motherfuckers.
Yo, pretty gory.
So I feel like I gotta say it up front. The whole objective of the message is saving congregations.
Yes.
Is the fact that we're saying, listen, all I know the bonus is here. We're gonna settle in Obuso now. Might look like a cripple. Like, what does this? Who's this guy? Where is he from?
Yes, yes.
Right?
How do you plan?
You can't kill me though.
But how do you plan to do this now?
So I'm gonna address every leader of each faction. So not only necessarily address the congregants, I've actually put out communications to the Amanazareta as well to supplicate, make them understand what's happening, so they're not entirely confused. I'm going to address each of the leaders and get them to acknowledge the founder of the social experiment.
All right.
Right.
Take us through it.
So that's essentially what we're going to do. So you're going to see them in every video, every letter, every message to one of the factions or one of the so-called leaders of the faction. So you're going to see that happening. But essentially, we're going to get all of these people to come together and become one thing. So now what's crazy now is what I'm saying. As SHEMBE apparently went and jumped off the cliff. I was like, no, I want to fly. I'm not going to. Right, so we're going to see. Let's see now that my bet is that, look, nobody won't touch me. I'm daring the viewers. Nobody's going to touch me. And we're going to do what I'm saying. So that's part of the experiment.
Let's go through it. Like, we really want to see. This is like a.
We're gonna see. This is gonna be epic.
Notorious. It feels like that. Let's go through it.
It's gonna be epic. So yeah. Fuck with me. So that's how I'm feeling, and it's gonna happen. So I know I was a witness. I was with Isaiah Shembe when this started, and he's gonna. So I'm basically saying I'm gonna jump off, and Isaiah Shembe, the founder, is gonna catch me. That's what I'm saying.
Leap of faith.
Leap of faith. So,
all right.
And I want everybody to know it's on the record. You were here, you were witness.
Yes.
I say it to you, motherfuckers. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all good. I hope the guys enjoy it.
Yes.
At the very least, it's entertaining. But very informative. People that don't know about the Masoretic movement or what it's about, and where it's coming from, and the actual objectives of the founder of the movement. You get to know a lot about it from this content.
All right.
Awesome. Good.
Yes, sir.
Sweet.
Let's learn. Class is in session, ladies and gentlemen. Mind your language. You know, let's get it.